To copy any file or folder, simply we have to follow few steps. First, here given select the file, folder or data which we want to copy. Next, we have to right click and also we have to select the copy option to copy our file, and also the shortcut key for copying and first select the file or folder, then press Ctrl plus C key for the copying the data, and also to move cut a file, simply we have to follow few steps. First, we have to cut a file or folder, simply we have to follow again few steps. First, select the file folder, then we have to right click and select the cut option, and another is for shortcut key, select the file or folder, then press Ctrl plus X key for cut a data. And to paste a file or folder, simply we have to first we have to select the place where we want to keep our data, and also right click and select the paste options. Another way is by using shortcut key here. First we have to select the place, and also we have to press Ctrl plus V key combination, which I am going to show you. So three activity I am going to show you. First, copy, cut and also paste. So first of all, we have to open or select any, suppose I want to copy this to suppose I want to copy or cut this file, sorry, document. First of all, we have to right click. You can see after this you will find this type of pop-up menu will appears, and from here we have to select copy or cut option. If you want to cut, then you select the cut option. If you want to select the copy, then select the copy option. So I want to select copy option, so I am going to click on the copy option. You can see our selected file is copy. Next we have to open the new place, and there we have to paste data, to paste our data. So you can see, yeah, I am going to again right click and select the paste option. So you can see our selected file is pasted here. This is the way. Suppose if you want to cut your file, then simply again you have to right click and you have to select the cut options. You can see our selected file is cut. Here is some shortcut key which I am going to show you. First, suppose I want to copy or cut this file, then simply to copy our file we have to press the Ctrl plus C key, and to cut our file we have to press Ctrl plus X key. You can see, and to paste our file, then we have to select the new place, and in new place, simply to paste our file, simply we have to press Ctrl plus V key combination. You can see, or we have to right click and also we can select the paste option. Okay, next topic is deleting a file or folder. To delete any file or folder, we have to follow some steps. First of all, we have to select the data, and then we have to right click and select the delete options. Another way, by using shortcut key. First of all, we have to select the data, and also we have to press Ctrl plus D key, and also we have to give the permission. That means we have to click on the OK, which I am going to show you. Suppose I want to delete this, then first we have to select the data. After selecting, we have to right click. You can see a pop-up menu will appears like this, and to delete we have to click on the delete option. You can see this type of interface will appear on the computer screen, and if you want to delete, then click on the yes, otherwise click on the no options. And another is shortcut key. So first I am going to show you. First we have to select the data, and then we have to press Ctrl plus D key. You can see Ctrl plus D key. You can see this type of interface will appears. If you want to delete, then click on OK. So I'm going to delete this file. So you can see this file is deleted from our computer screen. Next topic, one important point has given here. To delete a file or folder permanently, we have to press Ctrl plus T key. If you Shift plus T key. If you will press Shift plus T key, then our file will be deleted permanently from our computer. But if you are deleting file normally, then it all will be stored in recycle bin. As we know, recycle bin is similar to our dustbin. In our homes, as dustbin carry all the waste things, like in computer, recycle bin store all the deleted files. Our next topic is restoring a file or folder. To restore a file or folder, simply we have to select the file or folder which we want to restore from the recycle bin, and Next we have to double click on it, or we have to right click and select the restore option, which I am going to show you. First of all, we have to open the recycle bin. You can see I am opening the recycle bin, and then we have to select the file, or then we have to right click and we have to select the restore option. Otherwise we have to double click on the icon. Then you can see here it has given the restore option, and when I will click on the restore, you can see my selected file it disappear from the recycle bin, and it is situated on the previous place, that means on the computer screen. Next is find a file or folder. To find a to find a folder or file, simply we have to follow some steps. First we have to click on the start button and also type short name. So I am going to show you. First I am going to click on the start button. You can see here a start button, and also in search box we have to write the few words. So I am going to write PRES. You can see related these PRE all files on the computer screen, and to show more you can click on the show more icon also. So I want to open this file presentation, so you can see on the computer screen. Like this we can find any file or folder easily. Next topic here is given customize the desktop. That means window is a quite flexible and the provide option to change setting of the desktop according to our choice. Customize, that means we can change the desktop setting according to our needs. For this we have to follow some steps as given. Right click on the blank area of the desktop and also select the personalize option, which I am going to show you. First of all we have to right click. You can see on the blank area I am going to right click, and then we have to select the personalize option. You can see as given at the corner personalize option. After this type of interface will appear on the computer screen, and here we can apply so many changes. If you want to change the desktop background, then we have to click on the desktop background option, and then we have to select the any pictures according to our choice. So you can see, and we have to double click, the selected picture will be applied also, and we can change the also windows color according to our needs. You can see here all icons and all colors we can apply according to our needs also. And after this we have to click on the save change. Next he has given the sound options. We can change the so many sounds option from here, you can see. And also he has given the screensavers. So if you want to apply a screensaver, then simply you have to click on this icon, and this type of interface will appear, and here we have to apply few changes. Here is given a screensaver, so select any types of screensaver. Suppose I want to apply 3D effect, so I am going to apply 3D text, and here has given preview option. So after clicking on preview you can see, yes, but I am going to how to apply. First of all we have to click on the settings, and then we have to write the text in custom text box. Suppose I want to write Raj 2, so I'm going to write here write 2. You can write anything. Then we have to choose its a font size. If you want to change the font size, then you can choose any font size according to your needs and choice, and you can also apply the bold, italic, and so many options he has given. And then also he has given the which type of rotation you want, seesaw, jog, and variables, and any one you can apply. And also he has given the speed. You can change the speed also, and which type of surface style you want to apply, solid apply or texture or the reflection, anyone according to your choice you can select. And then you have to click on the OK options. If you want to apply change more, then you can click on the display setting also. So I am going to apply simply, and you can set the time from here also. After this you have to click on the preview options. You can see whatever will you write here, you can see on the computer screen. Thank you everybody. Like this, about our all important point from the third chapter is finished. So you have to try to read the chapter clearly, and if you have any doubt then you can message me and you can ask me.